Imagine a world where houses can be built in just 24 hours using only a 3D printer. What if I then told you that this isn't science fiction and that it's happening right now? 3D printing in construction is being hailed as a revolutionary solution to the global housing crisis. With rapid urbanization and increasing housing shortages, traditional construction methods struggle to keep up. But is 3D printing the solution? While it offers promising benefits such as faster building times, reduced costs, and sustainability, there are also challenges which include scalability, regulations, and material limitations. In this presentation, I'll argue that while 3D printing is a valuable tool in addressing housing shortages, it is not yet a complete replacement for traditional construction methods globally. Now, while talking about 3D printing in construction, we must talk about its benefits as well as its limitations. The benefits of 3D construction include faster and more affordable construction, as well as sustainability and waste reduction. As we look at the benefits of 3D printing in the construction field, 3D printing can reduce construction times from what usually takes months to complete to days. An example was in 2021, a company called Icon built a 400 square foot house within less than 24 hours. A study by MIT found that 3D printed houses can be up to 30 to 40% cheaper than traditional homes due to reduced labor and material waste. As we're on the topic of material waste, traditional construction generates tons of waste, but 3D printing only uses materials needed. Many 3D printed homes use recycled materials or eco-friendly concrete alternatives, which then reduce their environmental impact. The Netherlands' first 3D printed home, built in 2021, used sustainable concrete, cutting carbon emissions by 50% compared to conventional methods of construction. With most things, as they come with benefits, there are also limitations and challenges. Therefore, 3D printing in construction comes with its limitations as well as challenges, which include scalability and structural concerns, regulatory and legal barriers. Regulatory? Regulatory? Karen, how do you pronounce
Regulatory.
regulatory? Did I say it right the first time? That kind of sounded weird. Okay, regulatory and legal barriers and limited adoption and high initial costs. So while 3D printing is effective for small houses, it struggles with larger scale buildings like high-rise apartments or commercial spaces. The materials used, which is mainly concrete, lacks the structural components such as steel and wood in multi-story construction. Another challenge that comes with 3D printing in construction is the fact that many countries lack the building codes for 3D printing, which makes it difficult to approve of large-scale products. Another challenge that comes with 3D printing in construction is the fact that many countries lack the building codes for 3D printed houses, which makes it difficult to approve of larger-scale projects. Governments are hesitant to adopt to this technology without the long-term studies on the durability and safety of 3D printed construction. While the processes save money in the long run, setting up a 3D printed system requires expensive machinery and specialized operators. Adoption is slow because the construction industry is generally opposed to change, relying on traditional labor-intensive methods. I'm a bit parched. Some may argue that 3D printing isn't scalable, but while it's true, and was mentioned earlier, that skyscrapers cannot yet fully be 3D printed, hybrid construction methods which involve mixing 3D printing with traditional techniques are emerging. Example, Kobod, a Danish company, has developed partially 3D printed office buildings. As technology advances and governments establish clearer regulations, 3D printed housing could become more mainstream. While 3D printing is not a complete solution to the housing crisis, it is a powerful tool that could revolutionize the construction industry. It offers fast, cheap, and more sustainable housing options, but challenges like scalability, regulations, and adoption rates must be addressed before it can fully replace the traditional construction methods. As 3D printing technology continues to improve, it's crucial for governments and industries to invest in research and regulations. The future of construction may not be fully 3D printed, but it will certainly be shaped by it. The question isn't if 3D printing will change construction, it's how fast we'll embrace it. And to close, I would like to ask you, my viewers, what are your thoughts on 3D printing in the construction industry? Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.